The one person I hated more in this era than Randy Orton though, JBL Big Funky Behind, bruh.
Forgotten how much of a menace to
I used to hate this guy.
Randy Orton was in his prime. Yo, Randy Orton in his prime in the 2000s was more than a heel. He was more than bad. He was more than just a villain. He was straight up mental. He was a psychopath. He was a savage. Randy's character was straight up insane, and it was legendary. Randy at first just started off as a regular blue chip prospect, and you would have never ever expected this kid right here. This kid.
I've seen a lot of videos of you on YouTube, so I decided to follow you on Twitch. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Young kid in evolution, doing the dirty work and helping Triple H bury the Raw roster one step at a time.
Bro, I remember this little team right here. Bro, I grew up I hated Triple H. Ric Flair's my guy, all right? Ric Flair be around where I live. I seen him a couple times. That's my guy. Batista, you know, you're on Guardians of the Galaxy. You get a pass. But Triple H and Randy Orton, get them out of here, okay?
Eventually, he was doing some of the most insane things we've ever seen in wrestling. It all started when he was 23 years old. Randy Orton became the legend killer, and this man would just simply go around and beat up legends. These poor old men who could barely move half of the time, broken hips and bones, you name it. It didn't matter. He would RKO these men. He would kick them downstairs, spit in their face, and oh my bad.
I ain't gonna lie, Randy Orton do got one of the most iconic finishers in history. Now, you know the Stone Cold Stunner, crazy, okay? Rock Bottom, crazy. The 619, crazy. But when you at the pool, chat, and it's time to get active, that one cousin that's been chatting, you RKO him into the pool, all right? The most used wrestling finisher outside of the wrestling ring ever. I will give Randy Orton that.
It wasn't even just men. Even 80-year-old fabulous Moolah caught it. But, I mean, she did kind of deserve it. But nah, Randy was a young savage. But after the insane match with Foley and winning the world title, he slowly actually became a face, a good guy.
I remember that, the barbed wire bat.
Up against Triple H. And the plans were he was going to be the future of Raw. His legend killer days were gone. He was going to be good guy Randy Orton, carrying the Raw brand, being the future of the WWE. Yeah, he was going to be good guy Randy Orton.
Get him out of here.
But the issue was,
he wasn't a good guy.
Does this look like a good guy to you? Randy in 04 and 05 just gave off the biggest douchebag vibes you could possibly imagine. He didn't know how to act like a face. It was awkward. It was weird. So they just went all in with this villain character. We thought Randy was going crazy before. Wow, he's beating up legends. Cool. Nah, after this, it was GG. Nobody was safe. Everyone was catching it, including his girlfriend. So he had a girlfriend in early 05, the sexy Stacy Keibler. But nah, she was too much of a distraction. So what does he do?
Yo, hey, all my wrestling fans, who was the baddest wrestling diva of all time? Kakarot was good. Welcome to the chat.
Middle of the ring, kiss and RKO. Be gone, thought. Leave me alone. I'm a man of God. Hey, Jake the Snake looked at him weird. Doesn't matter. RKO. But it was the Undertaker feud that drove him to insanity. It was this feud right here that made Randy into the monster that we all know him as. So Randy couldn't beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania, right? Boo-hoo. It's fine, Randy. It's all good. Nah, Randy doesn't go down like that. So what does Randy do in the months after that? All right, so first, let me interfere and cost you a WWE title match.
Give me the all-time and the current, all right? Give me the all-time greatest WWE diva and the current. And if the current is the all-time, let me know, because I'm trying to do some research, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, let me put a dummy that looks like you in a casket to trip you out. But you know what? That's not enough. Let me actually put you in the casket and then set it on fire. And then basically dance on your grave. Randy lost one match at WrestleMania to the Undertaker.
The Undertaker been through so much. He was in a burning casket. Didn't the Undertaker, or did he put Paul Bearer in cement? Or was he in cement? I don't remember. Somebody let me know.
And he made his personal vendetta to smoke on that Undertaker pack. And when he got it, that pack was loud. But oh, okay, Undertaker, you're gonna keep coming back from the dead. It's fine, no worries. What does this man do? On the Eddie Guerrero SmackDown tribute episode, they had Eddie Guerrero's lowrider out there to pay respect to Eddie. What this psychopath? He takes the Undertaker, places him on the back of the lowrider. And yes, Eddie had just died a few days before this. He gets in the lowrider and reverses that thing back into the SmackDown stage, causing the Undertaker and the car to blow up. And that wasn't the last time poor Eddie Guerrero was getting clapped in his grave. A few months later, after Eddie's best friend Rey Mysterio won the Royal Rumble, Rey won it for Eddie. He pulled off a miracle. What does Randy say to Rey in the middle of the ring while Rey is looking to the heavens, looking at Eddie?
Eddie's down there.
That's crazy. What? Yo, The one person I hated more in this era than Randy Orton, though, JBL, big funky behind, bruh. That man was too tall, too wobbly. He wasn't Big Show big, bruh. He was just big for nothing, okay?
This man had officially lost it. And how can we forget about the tag team of Rated RKO? This was a tag team match made in hell. You take Edge, that slimy, disgusting piece of shit, and then you take Randy Orton, the man with no morals, no respect, and together they were straight up animals. But after all those shenanigans in 04, 05, 06, 07 was the year where Randy Orton changed once again, and this time he went from the Legend Killer to the Viper. And no, don't worry, it's fine. He still killed legends. You know, he beat up Sergeant Slaughter, Jerry the King Lawler, you know, casually slapped Cody Rhodes' dad in front of him and then proceeded to beat his ass on pay-per-view. Don't worry, he still did that. But when he became the Viper, that's when he introduced a new finisher to his arsenal. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most vicious finishers of all time. This was a move that every single kid who was watching at the time wanted to do so bad, but they were always scared that they were probably gonna kill their friend if they did it. This was the move that simply meant lights out. There was no kicking out of this. The punt. Randy Orton's punt kick was on another level. This move was actually scary, okay? When he used to hit someone with this, you thought they were dead. Bro, what a move. Normal wrestlers had like normal moves, right? Like standard wrestling moves. Randy was like, nah, I'm gonna just start kicking mother knuckers in the head. What are you doing?
Buddy was trying to hit 60, 70 yard field goals, all right? With people's head meat. That's crazy.
Once Randy started doing the punt, he started doing things that were just straight up evil. First, he was feuding with John Cena, right? This man handcuffed Cena to the ropes and then spent like 10 minutes just casually beating up John Cena's dad in the middle of the ring. This 50, 60-year-old man just casually getting his ass kicked while his son watches. And it didn't stop there. No. Did I mention that on another episode of Raw, Randy Orton just grabbed Cena's dad from the crowd, threw him over, and just boom, punted him in the head. Like, yo, Edge slapped Cena's dad and we were all like, oh my god, how
yo, John Cena's dad out here rumbling and getting beat on. You got it. Yo John Cena, they better see you, okay? None of that can't see me stuff.
They do that. That's so disrespectful. Randy was like, yo, I'm gonna send this man to heaven. Randy got the WWE Championship in late 07 and he dominated, okay? Remember when ISIS was running that one summer? Well, Randy Orton was basically running the winter of 07 and the spring of 08. Yo, Triple H, light work. He clapped him so hard, he was bleeding so much that you think he needed a blood transfusion. A feud with Jeff Hardy? Well, when he's in the ring, let me just take his brother and hold him hostage backstage and punt him. Fam, at this point, Randy Orton basically was a terrorist. Yo, Randy had a match with John Cena at No Way Out 2008 and this annoyed me so much. So they were both in the middle of the ring. They had been wrestling for like 15 minutes. It was a solid match. And it's like, okay, they're face to face. It's about to go down. Randy is gonna get beat up. Cena's gonna take back his championship. And you're ready. You're anticipating and you're hyped. But Randy slaps the referee. And everyone's like, wait, what? Why did he slap the referee? What happened? But then the referee disqualifies Randy Orton. And Randy just runs away with the title. This man purposely got himself disqualified in a championship match to stay champion on a pay-per-view. Yeah, man, all those things were wild. All those shenanigans and moments that were insane. Randy Orton finally reached his final form, his peak of being a menace, when he shaved his head. And I don't know what...
Bro, this when I was done. When I was done, I was done with him from the beginning. That's why I said I can't watch this man no more, bro.
Kind of razor this man was doing. I don't know what kind of
Jenna was good
he was getting, but he got his head shaved. He grabbed Cody Rhodes, he grabbed Ted DiBiase Jr., he created legacy, and he went after the McMahons. I'm telling you, man, this was Super Saiyan Randy Orton right here. So his feud with the McMahons starts off pretty chill at first, okay? He's with Stephanie, he's insulting her, and every week he just goes above and beyond. But slowly it becomes him straight up tormenting Steph. He eventually is like, oh, you're useless, you're this, you're that. In one episode of Raw, it was Vince and Steph in the ring, and he just straight up says that, hey, now that you popped out some grandkids, you're essentially worthless. Yo, at that point already we're like, whoa, that's pretty wild, but nah, this was just the beginning. After that, he just goes off the rails. He goes off the rails in a level that we have never seen before. So he slaps Vince McMahon and then he punts him. He punts the 64-year-old man, the owner of the company, punts him in the middle of the ring. So then Steph,
hey yo, Vince McMahon, listen, Draymond Green is indefinitely suspended from the NBA. All right, make the call. Get Draymond Green on WWE. The Draymond fist swing against the Randy Orton punt next WrestleMania. Come on, hey, listen. You can't write a better script.
all like scared, like, oh my god, you beat up my dad. She brings back Shane McMahon, who hadn't wrestled in a few years. So she brings Shane, and everyone's like, yay, Shane's gonna beat up Randy. What does Randy do? Well, he beats his ass too. He leaves Shane a mess in the ring. So then Steph comes out because she's like the last hope. What happens? Boom, RKO. So this man punted the dad, then he killed the brother,
and then RKO'd
the sister. Hey yo, somebody get Linda out here. So at this point, the whole family has been abused, and there's only one man left. There's only one man left to save the day. The son-in-law Triple H comes out to save the family name, to save the family's honor. So Triple H and Stephanie McMahon's marriage.
I ain't gonna lie. I hate both of them. I would have to take Triple H over Randy Orton. I'm sorry, man. Listen, Triple H, he was on the black cartridge WrestleMania for Nintendo 64. Come on. I gotta take him over Randy Orton.
First time is being acknowledged on TV. So now Triple H is in the picture, and ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We get the most iconic Randy Orton moments ever. So yo, Randy had destroyed the McMahon family. He had done it all. But then on one night, it was Legacy versus Triple H in a handicap match. Before they had their match at Mania, they had a handicap match. And man, Randy Orton must be one wild guy at home, because apparently this man loves handcuffs. So they take Triple H and they handcuff him to the ropes. And he says there's only one person who can save you now, and she better hurry. So Orton grabs a sledgehammer and he is about to wild out. But Stephanie McMahon, she runs out there, she's crying, she's running, and she begs them to stop, just pleading and begging. And Randy Orton, at his peak, in his prime, at his absolute best, he grabs her. With Triple H handcuffed and begging him to stop, having to watch this, he DDTs her right then and there. Yo, Steph is laid out and Triple H is freaking out. Triple H is going insane. And you think
this man is a menace.
Wow,
he's a menace.
You know, they DDT'd Stephanie McMahon. Wow, what a great storyline. It's done. But nah, we were just beginning, because Triple H is about to cry, okay? He is tripping, he's about to cry, but Randy is smiling. So he gets a sledgehammer and he's about to do this. He's about to catch a body. But he puts it down. He's like, you know what? I got a better idea. So Triple H, with tears in his eyes, handcuffed to the ring, he is forced to watch this. He is forced to watch one of the most iconic Raw moments in history, in my opinion.
Iconic Raw moments. Oh, hey, Randy, what you about to do, Randy? Hold on. All right, SmackDown Raw, okay, because I thought my man was about to go crazy.
Something that had the entire playground going crazy the next day. Randy Orton, smiling, looking at Triple H, kisses Stephanie McMahon. Fam, this was insane. This was one of the—
On God, I would have broke out the cuffs. Listen, I would have broke the ring down. Ain't no way, boy.
Those things that felt surreal. Like, how was this happening? How is this possible? This was in the PG era. This was 2009, but it felt so surreal. And then Randy just grabs a sledgehammer and boom, bangs in Triple H and walks away, just leaving Triple H and his wife just lying there. And as the year went on, whether he won or lost, it didn't matter. 09 was a year where he was in his final form, where he wasn't even a wrestler anymore. At this point, he was just there to wild out, destroy families, and end careers. Look no further than the stuff that he did to John Cena in 2009. Back in 07, like we mentioned, he already beat up his dad and destroyed him, RKO'd him, all that stuff. But that wasn't enough. No,
somebody beat up my family. There's no way they're beating me.
He was the ultimate supervillain, so we had to step it up. So in an I Quit match against John Cena at Breaking Point 2009, wait, first of all, this wasn't even a match. My bad. This wasn't even a fight either. This was something that honestly you probably isn't even allowed on YouTube. Yo, Randy beat Cena's ass for a solid 25 minutes before, you know, Super Cena's powers kicked in, but he put out the handcuffs once again. And
this is a freaky boy. Every time my man get the mixing, pull out the cuffs. Let me cuff you up real quick so I could do some things to you. You know what I'm saying? Go in the drawer, get the cuffs. I'm trying to do something real nice to you tonight. You know what I'm saying? Something real freaky. Get that boy out of here. He's done.
And he cuffed him and he just started clapping him. He beat Cena's ass so bad that honestly
started clapping him with the hand. Yo, pause, bro. Pause.
It was kind of disturbing. Yo, he knocked him out and he was dragging his body like he was playing a hitman. But yeah, this man tied up Cena to the post and he tortured him. He actually tortured him. He would have waterboarded him if he could have. He got the kendo sticks and he started just wilding out. He was like a man possessed, the chair shots, the kendos. And yo, trust me, I have never heard John Cena cry like that like he did in this match. But how could we forget Bragging Rights 2009? After destroying families, beating up dads, and destroying legends, you know, he had to take it to the next level. What was the next big thing he could do? How about murdering someone? It was Cena versus Randy in an Iron Man match for 1 hour. It was 1 hour of Randy Orton just being a straight up menace. So they're fighting and Randy slams John Cena's head into the pyro control thingy and the pyro went off. And yo, I swear to God, Randy looked like a caveman who had just discovered fire for the first time. So first
he don't tell me he dragged him over there and there's no way.
Grabs John Cena and just throws him into the lights, trying to blow him up with the lights. But that wasn't enough. You know what? It didn't do enough damage. He needed more fire, more sparks. It wasn't enough. And it's like, yo, why stop there? Randy really wanted to be on the FBI's most wanted list. So Cena is literally crawling away for his life. He is trying to crawl away from this monster. He's trying to get away and he ends up on the stage. So Randy sees that Cena is on the stage and he goes to the pyro control thingy once again. And
this is
man's
crazy.
spamming the buttons like a kid playing Nintendo for the first time. He is just button mashing like his life depends on it and the fireworks just go off. You thought Kane was gonna come out and pew, pew, pew. Randy Orton tried blowing up John Cena with fireworks in front of 20,000 people. Officer, this guy right here. Nah, man, it's crazy. Just look at him in 2002. This guy right here, look at his face. Somehow, some way, this kid who looks like the most average 2002 American Eagle model you could possibly imagine.
Fam looked like he was a background character in Saved by the Bell, turned into one of the biggest menaces of wrestling history.
Went on to become a supervillain for the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, I present to you a bona fide, certified menace to society, Randy Orton. Wow.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, we got more?
After this, Randy Orton's career went on and he did his thing, okay? Every now and then he would tweak and do something crazy such as burning down houses, destroying earlobes, cashing in on Daniel Bryan. But man, this run right here from 2004 until 2009, this was unprecedented. Randy pushed the limits of what a heel was, okay? They did everything and anything they could possibly think of Randy Orton to do. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, we will never ever see a character go to that level ever again. Randy Orton did it all and I'm so happy that I grew up in this era that I was able to watch prime Randy Orton at his absolute best just cause mayhem and destruction and be the biggest savage you could possibly imagine. Randy Orton in his prime is like a top 3 heel. I don't care what anyone says. As a heel, as the man doing horrible, vicious things, Randy Orton in his prime.
What is a heel? I always hear people say that when they like talk about wrestling or like shows and stuff. They'd be like, this is the heel. What does that mean?
Top 3 all time. I don't care. Yo, in the comments below, leave your favorite Randy Orton savage moments, whether it's a quote, a match, anything. It doesn't.
Oh, heel means like bad guy? Okay.
Matter. Let's give prime Randy Orton some of his flowers. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it and reminiscing and just thinking about all the crazy stuff that Randy Orton's character used to do. It was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy Pav, aka Wrestling Ifs. I'm out of here.
Nah, this was tough. This was a tough video. Hey, I want to do a video. If somebody can find me a fire video on, like, I want to do a Fire the Rock video. I want to do a Goldberg video because I feel like Goldberg was on fire when I first started watching wrestling. Then he died out. And then I remember like Unforgiven. I literally bought Unforgiven because Goldberg was on there. I got it on DVD from when Blockbuster was going out of business. It was $6.99. They sold it's in my house, bruh. Come on. I got the DVD. I literally bought it for that and the Kane versus Shane McMahon fight. And I watched that so many times. But I want to do a Goldberg video. I want to watch a Goldberg video. So if somebody got a banger Goldberg video, y'all head over to the Discord and drop it in the request, man.
So when the metal hit his mug, he just sunk in place. 100K Holla, chillin' Bahamas. Come home to your crib and throw in your mama.